Hey guys, how's it going? Some of you have probably seen me on Andy Kirby's YouTube channel. About 3 months back we built a 800 watt e-bike based on one of his kits. I was enjoying using it every day, going to the beach, going to the local woods on bike trails. And then the other day Andy let me have a go of his Vapor, which I'll insert a clip here so you can see how that went. I'm going for speed! Soon after riding that I realised that I needed more power, I needed full suspension and the off-road capabilities that brings. Yes, look at that! I needed more power and I needed full suspension. However, the Vapor was out of my budget and it wasn't in stock, so I decided to sell my bike and look for a used full suspension bike. I stuck my bike on Marketplace on Facebook and I managed to sell it within a day. Quickly on eBay, found an orange ST4, probably about a 2010 model, but it looked immaculate. It had been stripped down and painted Kawasaki lime green. The problem was, I knew that it was going to be trouble fitting a battery to a full suspension bike because there's not much room in the frame triangle. I made a life-size template of the battery inside its case and outside its case and arranged a viewing to go and view the orange ST4. Took it with me, but I quickly realised that mounting the battery in its case would not fit inside the frame triangle and it would have to fit on the top. The main thing is I don't want to use one of them Velcro bags, or home-built wooden boxes that you see a lot of people use, because to be honest I just think they look a bit shit. Unfortunately, when I test rode the bike, it rode terribly. It was bouncing up and down like a circus bike, constantly springy, and it was awful. So I had to make a decision. Do I walk away from it or do I risk that it just needed some air in the rear shock? So I managed to knock the guy down £100, which if it didn't take air in the shock, that would have covered a rear shock service. On the way home, I took it straight to my local bike shop and tried to put some air in it and it did nothing. It wouldn't take the air, wouldn't hold air. 3 weeks later, I haven't even brought the bike home from purchasing it, and it's had a brand new Cane Creek DB Air IL shock. Every single bearing and spacer has been replaced in it. Set me back £500, but I had to make the decision, do I lose money and cut it short and sell the bike for half the price I paid, or do I just dig deep into my pocket and get it done? So I made a decision to salvage the bike. It's a nice bike, and now, today, I eventually picked the bike up.
So yeah, it all works.
That's a nice looking shock, isn't it?
2 in there, 2 in there, 2 in there, 2 in there, and 2 down the bottom.
So, she's finally ready to come home. So here we are then, guys. Here's the bike and all the parts I've purchased so far. This right here is Gabby. Yes, thanks for the lick. Another paw. You gonna give me a paw? Oh wow, you pretty girl. Anyway, back to the bike. So, bike's all ready. I've started, as you can see, messing around, but I'm not going to go into detail now with what I'm doing with the battery and the phase runner positioning. I'm going to save that for a future video. Just want to run through all the parts I've bought. So I've got some, I think these are version 2 Renthal fat bars. Got some brand new grips because the ones on there are disgusting. New stem, but I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about fitting that yet. Mud guard, cycle computer, thumb throttle ready to go. New Hope disc for the front and pads. Bought some Gorilla waterproof tape right here. That's going to be used for the battery. Different gauge cables. Got some XT, I think these are XT30 and XT60 connectors. And this beast is an Andy Kirby 1500 to 2000 watt rear hub motor. Brand new Hope rear disc, rear pads, chainstay protector and rim tape. Because as you can see, there's not much in the way of rim protection, so this stuff should go perfectly. So stay tuned guys for the next video.